Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to the Asian Robots video on V-Rising. Now, I was sponsored to play this game, so I'm actually going to give you 5 tips that help me get started in V-Rising, because honestly, if I'd known this, I wouldn't have gotten screwed over on my castle, but I'll explain that later. Let's move on to tip number 1, because I don't want to waste your time. I'm sure you want to get this video done as fast as possible. Alright, tip number 1. If you happen to have taken damage in combat, after dashing, your next attack will heal you. Alright, so that is how you can heal yourself without actually worrying too much. Alright, there's another method of healing, which is fairly simple, because if you happen to take damage, let's do so again. Alright, and right before an enemy attack, you press your counter skill, which you get baseline. You will heal up as well, although it's a minimal amount. Mostly it's from your dash attack, okay? So this can help you keep your hit points up. Tip number 2 coming up. Okay, tip number 2, really simple. Before you leave the graveyard, make sure you have around 180 bones. I have a little excessive amount because I farmed, but here's another thing. You can actually wait for the monsters to respawn, and if just in case you don't have enough skeletons to kill. All right, that's tip number 2, because it'll help you progress through your first few quests really easily and get straight to building a castle. Okay, ladies and gents, welcome to tip number 3. You finished your first few quests and now it's time for you to build your castle heart. Where do you place your castle heart? You want to look for a wide open location, something like this on the map. Why? Because you're going to want to expand, and honestly, it's just easier to do this. But wait, you can't actually place it here. Oh no, what do? Clear out the area. Not only will it give you valuable starting materials, but it helps you get a very good location to start out your castle. So, get to it. Alright, you've now cleared out everything, and would you look at that, my castle heart can now be placed. So, let me do exactly that. Boom. And there's my castle. Okay, now you'll probably want to start setting up your border. I'm going to roll this tip into tip number 3, because basically what you want is a simple 3x3. This is going to help you later on. Alright, of course you want more border space to place your other stuff, but remember, the 3x3 is going to help you complete one of the later quests where you have to put a roof over your castle heart. It's going to be important. Okay, remember that. Okay, now onward to tip number 4, which we will cover in just a moment. Okay, ladies and gents, tip number 4 is a really simple one. Okay, did you know that your vampire can still hunt during the daytime? You have no need to sleep in your coffin. Look, when you're in the shade, nothing will happen, but the shade moves. If you're in the sunlight, you will burn, but you don't burn instantly. So, take advantage of this, alright? Move into the shadows when you're close to getting burned, and you will have no trouble. Alright? So, like I said, take advantage of this, and basically, you can just hunt 24/7. You don't actually need to sleep or rest, which means you can go around freely gathering materials and completing your quest. Alright? That is tip number 4. Tip number 5 will take a little bit of time for me to get done, but we'll get there, and then I'll show it to you. It's real simple. Okay, this is tip number 5, all right? It's a simple one, and it seems so logical, but a lot of people don't do it or may not know it. All right, whenever your quest presents you with an ability to progress, all right, and this goes for later quests as well that may not make it so obvious. For example, I've just constructed my simple workbench, and I can construct new armor, new weapons. All right, make sure you do this ASAP. All right, this will make your farming a hell of a lot easier. So I'm just going to construct all of these at once, wait for them to pump out, and then just go straight into having all of this prepared, because now I can chop down lumber faster, I can get stone faster. All of this will just overall make my progression faster, and that's what you ultimately want. So make sure that any time that you get the opportunity to upgrade your stuff, you do so. For example, this blood rose ring, I just need 30 blood roses and I can go and get it. So basically that'll be the first thing I do before even progressing to the next quest. All right. Okay. So I hope that that tip, although it seems obvious, helps a lot, because honestly, if you don't progress, you will struggle a lot with getting materials later on, and you will struggle a lot with getting other stuff later on. Big issue. Seriously. Okay, one last thing I'm going to do before I do my ending message is that I guess you could consider this tip number 6. When you've got nothing better to do and nothing to construct around your castle, or you've got some processes going on that will take some time, such as making bricks, things like that, explore as much of the map as you can, because as you explore the map, you're going to see little patches like this. If you hover over them, they'll tell you what, like, it'll tell you what it is. So like bandit, logging camp, whatever. And it'll tell you what kind of materials you can obtain at these locations. So the more you explore, the easier it is to find all the random stuff you need, like whetstones. You'd probably have to go to the bandit armory over here, stuff like that. So these are all the tips that I can think of to help somebody get started with V-Rising. If you guys have any more, please put them in the comments. And if you want to help me out, okay, I'm not even going to ask you to like, share, and subscribe. I just want you to do one thing for me with this video. Just do one thing for me. Get this video to 50 likes and 750 views. That's all I'm asking from you. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. And before we go, let me give a thank you to all of the channel members who made this video possible. It is thanks to you guys that I'm actually able to make videos like this. So I'm just gonna give a shout out to my channel members, which I always do. But you know, I like to let them know that they are the ones that made this possible. Okay, starting at our top tier, we've got Death Dawning 982 at Plus Ultra, Jerry Fast, Joshua Moritz, Rogue Assassin, Oh Mr. Cream Puff, and Zach NFG. They're all prestige. Thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. For our honored tier, we have AKJ, also known as Nuev, Kami SMH, Jammer Boy, Conrad C, Miss Eve, Grim Reaper 2296, Jacob Gabrick, Turtle Dove, Nate the Great, Curtis Schussler, MjRiffle, Shadow, Corey Ryu, Benjamin Savage, Lady Neo, Anarchy Inc., Greasy Burger, Stefan Geyer, and Coda CMF. Thank you guys so much, and I hope you guys will enjoy everything that I've done in this video. Have fun, and I'll see you on the next one, okay?